Jailed French journalist's family seeks Zidanes' help. It would be great. The family of a French sports journalist, sentenced to 7 years in prison in Algeria, is seeking assistance from the sporting community and football legend Zina copyright Dine Zidane. Christophe Glizes, a 36-year-old freelance sports writer, received his sentence last week due to an interview with a football official linked to a banned separatist movement, in a case that rights groups argue criminalises. Standard reporting. Glizes, who had contributed to the magazines So Foot and Society, traveled to Algeria last year to cover JS Kabylie, the country's historically dominant football team. He was arrested and placed under judicial supervision over a year ago for entering Algeria without a proper visa, glorifying terrorism, and possessing propaganda publications harmful to the national interest, according to Reporters Without Borders. Thibaut Breton, Reporters Without Borders Director General, criticized the authorities' decision to hold Glizes for 13 months before sentencing, calling it an example of absurd judicial control, and described the 7-year sentence as nonsensical. The Press Freedom Group stated that Glizes planned to appeal the sentences on Monday. What did the relatives say? Glizes' relatives appeared on French television on Thursday night, urging sports figures to support his case. It would be great if Zina copyright Dine Zidane were to get involved in this fight, said Glizes' father-in-law, Francis Goddard, on France 2 channel. After all, it's a fight for both freedom of the press and the world of football. Journalists are mobilized, as we know, but we would like the sporting world to be just as mobilized. Christophe is a sports journalist and is therefore interested in the business of sport. This concerns the world of sport very directly. Glizes was tried and convicted, although prosecutors have not publicly announced the charges and Algerian officials have not commented on the case. However, authorities have previously faced criticism from rights advocates, who claim Algeria uses anti-terrorism laws to suppress political speech. Reporters Without Borders indicated that the charges against Glizes resulted from his contact with the head of a football club who was also a member of a political movement that Algeria designated as a terrorist group 4 years ago. Swipe left for next video. The French journalist's sentence comes as relations between France and Algeria reach new levels of hostility, with the two countries clashing over migration, extradition, trade, and France's change in position regarding the status of the disputed Western Sahara. With AP Input's latest blogs.